Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lifestyle with Dr. Moby. And today we are honored with again our great author, Nicole, with us. How are you, Nicole?
I'm wonderful. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you?
Happy Valentine Day. I was on this day, I was thinking about your book because it is such a nice romantic story. And I thought, what a best way to celebrate Valentine's Day is messages to chat with you and kind of get you more insight to your book, and let's have people read more of your book.
I would always love more people to read my book and the
Okay.
books to follow as well. Do love
Yeah.
to write about romance. Um, it's a subject that I enjoy reading, and I think the way that I depict romance in my writing is enjoyable to others. So far, I've heard.
Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing. I said sometimes, when how it is narrated and how it's depicted really resonates because the stories are not new, of course. Love, romance is kind of universal language, always will be there. But how we narrate and how we
Mhm.
say it, and how people understand, that's going to make a big difference, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell me your any thoughts on Valentine's Day. Any what did you how did you celebrate your Valentine?
I've received a bunch of really lovely, heartwarming messages from friends across the country, um, and I've sent out a few myself. I honestly, I was so embroiled in work today that I forgot all about it until I started getting pings on my phone. Um, it's a pandemic and I'm single, so it's not like I'm out there making romance happen for myself at the moment, other than on the pages. So I've been putting together a follow up to the the current book that's out right now. Something that can be out in the next 2 weeks. It's a journal. It's a travel journal with the same motif and cover as the book, but it also has bonus deleted scenes,
Oh,
and they're fun and they're saucy and they got cut from the book, but they stand alone very well. So I thought I'd give them their day to shine and also make it a fun Vegas travel journal for cookie people like me who like to do stuff like that. So
so you
it's
said
basically,
so you're saying it has deleted scenes?
yeah, I put in the deleted scenes, and I also um, every few pages have a scene from the Vegas
Wow.
scenario in the book, and then I pose a writing prompt based on, like, what was your game in Vegas? Did you meet anybody interesting? Did you go out with your friends? Where did you go? What was your funniest experience?
Hmm.
Basically, so people can recall their visit and their trip, and have fun journaling about it.
Hmm. And so also I've been to Vegas many times, but I always kind of wanted to know what people usually do. They just spend most of time in those slot machines, or do they really go out?
There's so many different kinds of Vegas people. There's the slot machine people. Like me, I like to go see a show. I like to eat out at top chef restaurants. I like to gamble. I like to visit with friends. I like to meet new people. I like to go
Mhm.
dancing. So
Oh,
like
wow.
I like to go to museums. yeah, I like to go to the aquarium. I like all of Vegas, all of it. So I get a little bit of it everything
Mhm.
when I go. I make sure I jump off the stratosphere for a little thrill seeking and adrenaline. It always gives me a charge for the weekend. So that's the first thing I do when I go there. And then hit the room, get changed, meet the girls out for cocktails, and off to a show we go. And then wine or and then dinner, and then gambling until we're exhausted, and then wake up and do it all over again. But there's also people that go out just to play the slots. There's people that go out just to golf. There's people that go out just to see a concert. There's, people who want to sit in a spa all day. There's all kinds of Vegas people out there,
So it's
and I
not
love them all.
unlimited. Yeah, so it's good to actually try a different variety. What I liked the most was, of course, I liked the musical. I think at that time the musical was being played by what's her name, female singer. She has song "Heart Goes On." I forgot her name.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
She
Yeah,
was at
Celine
the
Dion.
yeah, she was at Caesars for a while,
Yes,
and
she was.
yeah, she was at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm a big fan of her. So I want to catch her shows, and then um, for me, I'm not a slot person. I think it's useless. So, but I like the ice cream. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Caesar. I think there was a place there. They had the ice cream. They make this, put a lot of fruits in it, and I loved it. How the ice cream was. So I know if after that I came here and I tried to find, I couldn't find them. Then the nearest is probably Cold Stone, but I don't know if you ever had Cold Stone ice cream. But Vegas ice cream was stuck in with me. I mean, restaurants are great. I think I
That's what
enjoy
stuck with
more.
you from Caesar's Palace.
Yeah,
That's so
that's
funny.
yeah, I know.
I mean,
That's the only
you walk into Caesar's Palace and there's Roman figures walking around with men walking around with skirts on, barely big enough to cover themselves, and there's a statue of David that's you know
yeah,
100 feet
but
high, and there's you know, Cleopatra
the only
goes
thing
by.
I have then I think I went to but I really liked I mean you could the advantage is you could go out late night and you could go
Mm.
between all the
I've
different areas, so that was nice. It was like reminded me of New York. New York, you can go
I
even
love New
middle of
York.
night. Yeah, I know. So you can go middle of night, and then you can just go to, you know, Broadway or whatever. But shows, I
Mm.
think musical. I love musicals, so I think music is great. But the other thing I like most was, I know rest of the Vegas is like just a district, which is really nice. But beyond that, there's not much, right?
My best friend
Once.
lives out there, and he's looking to. There's good real estate going on out there right now. The bubble I hear is about to burst, and he's about ready to buy, and I'm excited for him. I know a lot of people who've picked up real estate out there. I'm out in Southern California. The real estate out here is crazy. It's so expensive. So a lot of people that I know are moving out to Las Vegas to,
Mhm,
work and and buy property.
mhm,
Um, which is once I start traveling again, which is great because I'll be able to see my friends more often. I do tend to go to Vegas at least once a year. When I was younger, I used to go a lot. It's only a 4.5 hour drive from San Diego, and an hour
oh,
plane ride. So it's very accessible to get there. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. You're there in a couple of hours. So it and it's not expensive to get there. And if you know what you're doing, you can figure out a way to stay there without breaking the bank if that's you just want to get away for the weekend.
mm. And I think the other time we did was MGM golf. We played 3 days golf, 18 holes, and it was crazy, crazy, crazy. I've never,
Hot?
I would never go
Was
again.
it hot?
Yeah, I mean, Oh yeah, it's not only hot, but like just 3 days, just golf. Oh, I can't imagine. But they said Tiger Woods used to come there like that, and he would have all kind of non-golf activities. So the caddy would give all kind of details about that. It's funny. It's funny. I know how true is that. People make up stories, so I don't know. So, but
I
golf was.
maybe I'll write a book. Maybe I'll write a book just solely based on all of my Vegas experiences. I've had
Yeah,
some crazy
that would be.
ones.
So that's why I'm saying
It,
Vegas is by itself. You can write a lot about because there's so many activities, and they're different.
mhm.
People who golf there, they just don't have any idea about rest of the golf. So whoever was in the group, 72 of us, and that they were all golfers. Unbelievable, unbelievable, crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't believe that the only thing was golf. 3 days, nothing else. So,
That
but
sounds
since
awful.
yeah, but that was my first and last trip for golf. I
Sounds
will
just
never.
oh, it sounds awful.
Oh yeah, I
I
know.
like to I've gone to Vegas by myself on several occasions. I've gone out there for a wedding or something and just gone out alone, and of course my friends are there and meet up with people, but a lot of times we're staying at different hotels all over the place, and sometimes you're just left to your own devices, and the people I've met and the experiences I've had have been amazing. And I miss
Mhm.
it. I wish we could travel again and but
Yeah.
soon. I could really use a weekend away.
Well,
I
I
think we
think
all could, right?
once you all get vaccinated, probably things will go down in terms of
I can't
numbers.
wait.
So
Mhm.
so I hope people get get this curve down first, and then get immunized, and then hopefully we'll all be able to enjoy, things we used
Yeah.
to do so much. So tell me, so far, what has happened since we discussed last time your book? I know you said you're gonna bring to part two or extended version with a lot of deleted scenes and is bonus tracks or bonus pages or bonus chapters in it, right?
There's just a deleted scene. It's a very long one, and it
Mm,
slowed the progress of the book, but it was a very good standalone scene, and it's very saucy, and it's very funny, and um, I just felt so bad leaving it out of the book, but it just worked better without it. So I decided to do the Vegas travel journal, and it's the same cover. It has the same cover as Sophia Madison in The Voice Within. This blue cover back here
mm,
that says "Welcome to Las Vegas" on it, and the bonus for the travel journal, is that there's a deleted scene in there, and um, and I think it people will really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's called Girls Night Out, an evening with the thunder from down under. So
oh
happy
my god.
Valentine's Day, ladies.
Oh wow, wow.
That's
So
coming your way.
we got the inner scoop. You have to see watch it or imagine it. It's down under. So that is really nice. Oh wow, unbelievable. So what was the logic or thinking behind leaving it first time? Nicole, can you hear us?
It just slowed down. Yeah, yeah, you're frozen,
Oh,
but I can
sorry.
hear you.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, the the reason I left it out is because it slowed the plot down, and
No.
it was in the very beginning of the book, and it just it prevented the reader from getting to the inciting incident in a proper timely manner, so I took it out. I just plucked it out, and I said, maybe I'll put this in the back of the book because it's so much fun, and that's an idea. I might just do that, actually. um
You,
Thank you. Maybe I'll just do that.
what idea for putting about Vegas or why the scene was deleted? Nicole, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You said idea about what about the scene being deleted or about.
You know what? You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said you were telling about you got the idea about it.
I was thinking maybe I'll just put. I can still. I can always because I'm an independent published book.
Uh-huh.
I can always add it to the back of the book as a like an epilogue or something. Um,
Ah, that's nice. That's yeah.
that
That'd
would
be
be
great.
fun for the readers.
Yeah, that would be
But
fun. And
I'd rather tease them. I'd rather tease them with the journal.
that's true. That's true. That's always good. So tell us anything which you did not publish or is not in deleted scene, but now it comes to your mind. Some of those, maybe some which you can share. Any memories?
That's I don't understand your question.
I
Sorry.
said you had some.
It's still cutting out a little bit, so
Yeah, no, I said you said you had some of the deleted scenes, and then of course rest you have mentioned. But are there any scenes or thoughts you have now, which you think we can, audience can get scoop of?
there's one more scene that actually didn't get written, and I completely it just didn't fit either, and it was just an idea for a scene from an experience that really happened. And uh, there were restaurants in Las Vegas owned by Hubert Keller, and one of them was called Fleur. The other one was Burger Bar, and they um, he decided not to reopen them. Sadly, after the pandemic, I think he's going on another journey in his life.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, we have barking dogs over here. Hey, stop it.
Hmm. Mhm.
We're going to have to edit that out.
That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's
Stop.
a small thing. That's
Um,
it.
anyway, as I was saying about Hubert Keller, he's on his probably on a new journey. And I'm a huge fan of his. I used to watch him on the Top Chef shows as a judge, and um, I'm close with the artist who provides some of the art that hangs in his restaurants. And so it's always just such an experience for me. I get the food, I get the wine, I get the art, and um, I've always had these fantastic experiences, just so memorable, just glittering memories. And there was an item on the menu called the $5,000 burger.
Oh yeah, I want
And
to hear
uh, yeah, the $5,000 burger comes with it's a burger with foie gras and gold leaf and truffle and you name it, it's got it on there. And let me tell you, we ordered it and it was delicious. And it
Wow.
comes with a bottle of wine that's quite it's a I think it's called Petrus. I don't know how to say it. The bottle of wine is actually the major money that that's why it cost you $5,000. But to order the burger was like $75. It was pricey for a burger, but it gave you a bang for your buck anyway. And it was just I've it was decadent and luxurious, and if you ever said that about a burger before, you're crazy. So we did order it that one time, and it was amazing, and I didn't end up getting to write about it, and I do like to describe some of the places I go to and dine, and they show up in my writing and these amazing experiences I have. Um, and that's one I think I can still put together and maybe put in the journal as a deleted scene or a forgotten scene.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah, that is I mean, I find it very interesting, especially knowing it's $5,000. Oh my God. But $75 is pretty high price. Is beyond the McDonald's or so any food chain, fast food budget.
It was an experience. It was an experience, and it was worth it. It was really great.
Okay. So,
So
and
sometimes you just have to splurge.
I agree with. So, but it is funny. You were saying that all I remember about Caesars was ice cream, and you remember about how they were dressed. That was funny.
And
See, that's a different.
I
That's
like
a different.
Caesars because yeah, a
Yeah,
different take on it, right?
yeah, yeah.
I like to go see I like to go see Rod Stewart at the
Oh,
Coliseum.
yeah. That's my
He's had a
favorite.
show running there, and he's
Oh,
my favorite entertainer. I love him.
oh
I
my
love
God.
him.
Yeah,
I've
he's
met him. I love him. He's a cool cat, and um, uh, I don't know.
yeah.
Meeting
Me,
always
his music.
stuck with me. I met him when I was in my 20s,
Oh my
but
God, I can't
I've
believe it.
loved him since I've loved him since I was a little kid, like 8 years old. I loved him. So
Wow.
I never miss him when he comes to San Diego, and it's a quick trip out to Vegas if he's got a show going, and it's worth it. He does such a great job. He hasn't missed a step. He's still rocking and rolling. So
Oh,
I can't wait
he
to
looks
see him
amazing.
again too.
He looks
Hmm?
amazing. Yeah, I say he still looks amazing.
He does. He looks well.
Yeah.
He's an athlete, so he's kept up with his soccer, and he plays well. Information I know from many moons ago, he played on a private team,
Hmm.
and so like in this league, and they would play other teams, and that's how I met him. One of my employers ran the soccer field, the private soccer field that he was using to play this game, and it was very exclusive. There weren't a lot of like bystanders or people watching. It was just these guys playing this game, and it was I got to watch Rod Stewart play soccer right in front of me. Boom, and then he came over and
Wow.
said hi, and then we all got invited down to Croce's for dinner.
Wow.
Um, and they wouldn't let us. It's like we got invited by his crew, and they wouldn't let us in like we were groupies. And so we I texted the guy that was in there I was supposed to meet, and I said, meet us over at the Martini Lounge. Boy, I'm dating myself. In San Diego, we had a place called the Martini Lounge downtown. It was a lot of fun, and we all ended up dancing all night long. Rod Stewart went home with his beautiful wife, and the rest of us, all the soccer players and engineers and everybody who was there, having dinner with him, met us at the Martini Ranch, and we had a great time partying with the Rod Stewart crew. It was really fun.
Wow. I mean, Rod Stewart is amazing. I think it's all the songs I can remember. I've been also listening for him long time. I think he's one of the first few beside Brian Adams, Scorpions, which I started listening to music actually. Um, and of course Tina
Hmm.
Turner, for all time favorite. But these are the British singers, and they were really amazing. Both Tina Turner and the. So, which one is your favorite of Rod Stewart?
Right now, oh my God, I have so many, but right now, for some reason, some guys have all the luck is in
Forever
my
Young.
head.
Forever Young.
And what?
Forever
Forever
Young.
Young's a good one too. I love that one. Infatuation's my favorite.
Okay. Good. Yeah, yeah. Mine was Forever Young, and then
Or
this
do you think
Four
I'm sexy? Don't get me started.
Heart. Oh, what did you say? You didn't see that?
I said, or do you think I'm sexy? That was my favorite when I was a kid, and I got in big
Yeah, that
trouble si-
Oh,
singing that
oh,
singing that
oh,
into a
yeah.
hairbrush when I was 7. Not exactly
Oh, wait,
appropriate.
now you can sing it loud. That's fine. I said now you can sing it. Nobody will say anything to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think, but his voice quality, I love how he sings. It's just amazing. And that all his songs were amazing. And well, it was nice talking to you. I think you should really write a book about Vegas. I mean, you have such a vocabulary and
Well,
encyclopedia.
I already
Very-
have.
That's
An encyclopedia of experiences with no chronological order or sense, just one crazy Vegas experience after another. That would be fun. I'm getting so much older, but they're all still in there.
Yeah, so secrets to successful Vegas. Don't just eat ice cream and don't just play golf if you were watching my show then, but if you're watching
You
Nicole's,
blew it.
then you have a life and you really enjoy Vegas. Okay. So it's always pleasure talking to you, Nicole. You take care and good luck on your book. Check her website, and she is going to definitely give an update about all the deleted scene and so forth. So check her book out
Here
again,
it
and
is.
Sophia
Welcome to
Madison.
Las Vegas.
Yes, she will be soon.
Sophia
I
Madison and the
can.
voice within.
One day she'll be mayor of Las Vegas. I can tell you. You will be mayor of Las Vegas one day. Right? Okay. Okay,
Oh, I
Nicole.
want that
Uh,
job.
thank you for coming to our show. Take care. Yeah, happy Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
you too.
Take
Dog barking.
care. Okay.